So this is the Snugpak Elite 3. It's basically, it's got reflectotherm in it. Now if you don't know what reflectotherm is, it's basically like a tin foil kind of material inside the sleeping bag that helps to reflect your body heat back into the sleeping bag to help keep you warm. Not only that, but it's made out of Powertex, I believe it's Powertex, which is a strong material that basically if you rip it, it will no longer rip. It's basically like rip proof in the sense of it won't keep on tearing. So anyway, let's have a look at it. Now I've tested this at home and I've been very pleased with it. Now before I move on, just let me tell you this, because I did find this upsetting. The people that make the Snugpak Elite 3, then they like to come across as being, you know, that their product was made in Britain. So they like to put on what's called on the labels like a British machinist machining the sleeping bag. However, when you actually open up the sleeping bag, you're disappointed to see that it's made in China. Now I've got nothing against something that's been made in China, but if you're trying to make out that your product's British, you know, and it's British made, then it's perhaps best to have it being British made instead of having it made in China. Because I just felt disappointed when I read that. You know, they're talking about taking pride in, you know, the British mills and stuff like that. The next thing is on the label, it's made in China. Anyway, let's get it out of the sleeping bag, out of its stuffed sack, I should say. So, here we go, guys. So again, I've tested this at home. I've not actually slept in it. Tonight's going to be the first test what I do tonight outside. But again, I've done the tests at home, and this is what I've found. So the first thing is that you have these shoulder pads, and basically when you're wrapped up, these shoulder pads, they come over your shoulders and they keep you nice warm, and it stops the draft from getting at you. Not only that, but you can extend this system. So basically, if you have a look here, we've got one zip here, we unzip it, and you'll notice that we've got another zip inside. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to make a smaller compressed sleeping bag around you, which helps keep your body heat in. Now I found that size to be very, what's the word, claustrophobic. So you feel like you can't move, and you know, you can start to panic if you have claustrophobia. So moving on, another thing what I've noticed about this rucksack is that it has another zip at the bottom here, and what that allows you to do is it allows you to sleep with your boots on, or if you don't want to sleep with your boots on, you can just use this to help you to regulate your body temperature. Now I got to admit, this is the first sleeping bag I've slept in where my feet actually become hotter than my head. So again, what I've noticed is that if you get too hot, you can use this bottom zip in order to allow your body heat to escape. But yeah guys, there is the Snugpak Elite Softie 3, which I'll be sleeping in tonight in my hammock. Snug 3, that sleeping bag. Anyway, that sleeping bag, the new one, it's basically, you know, it's good of course, but you know, when you sleep in a hammock, you get the whole convection problem. So I'm going to have to really work on the convection problem. Apart from that, you know, the Snugpak Elite 3, it was good, but again, with the convection, you know what it's like when you sleep in hammocks, you get cold spots here and there.